Hi and welcome to 1 minute of HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Today we'll make a side menu. Inside the body you'll need a header, and inside of it you will have first an image which will open the menu. After that you'll need a div container with the class of menu and an ID of menu. Don't forget the images will have all a class of icon, and this one will have an ID of open menu. We will need this later in JavaScript. Inside the div container we will have first an image which will close the menu. This will have a class of icon and an ID of close menu. After that we will need a list with 4 elements inside of it. You can have more if you need it. And that's it with the HTML part. Now we will make a CSS file, and before we start we have to link it to the HTML file. Now we can start styling the website. We'll start with the body. We'll give it a margin of 0. The background will have a linear gradient, which I have already prepared, and a height of 100 view height. After that we can start styling the icons, which will have a width of 40 pixels and height will be auto. We'll give it a padding of 30 pixels. Now let's see how it looks. Okay, let's now style the menu part. First we'll give it a background color. After that a position of fixed, so we'll stay on the same position, left to 0 and top 0. Of course you can put it everywhere you want. Height will give it like the background, 100 view height. Z index of 1, so will be on top of everything, and the overflow on the x-axis of height, and the transition of 0.3 seconds, so the transition will not be too abrupt. Let's see. Okay, we can give it a width of 200 pixel, but we will change that later in JavaScript. Okay, now let's style a little bit the list, which is in the menu div container, and you want to get rid of the dots from the menu. After that we'll give it a padding of 10 pixels, and the font size we want to increase it a little bit of 1.3 em, and all the text we want to be centered. Now we will style the list in itself, so we'll have it a padding of 0, so now the elements should be now be centered, because here we have a padding. Okay, and we will also style all the links in our page and give it a text decoration of none, so they will not be underlined anymore, and the color of white. Okay, now let's go to JavaScript part. Okay, we first need to make some variables with the open and close menu icons, and we also need the menu itself, so we can change the width. Now we need just two simple functions that will change the width of the menu. We will add an event listener of type of click, and arrow function, which will say that the menu, no, not like that, the menu, the style part of it will have a width equal to 250 pixels, and the close menu button, we will make the menu style width to 0. And before we test this, we will have to go in the menu, in the main CSS file, and modify the width to 0. And now let's try it. Okay, it doesn't work. Let's check why. Because we forgot to put to link the JavaScript file to the HTML file. Okay, let's try again. And as you can see, it works. So I hope you like this video. So if you want to see more videos about this, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and let me know in the comments what you would like to see next. See you in the next one.